Let me just share this. So it's been a while since I've been live here on YouTube. Just finished one of the most amazing, amazing sessions, and it was amazing. It was one of the most amazing chats that I've had in quite some time. I absolutely enjoyed myself. Hey guys. Hi Walter. Hi Catherine. Christina. Walter, I'm just doing random readings, whatever y'all feel works. It's just been forever since I've been on YouTube. I had set some time aside today and just realized I was supposed to go live. So let me see. Finally found my glasses. Let me see. All right. So if you guys would like a reading, I'm doing completely free readings. Please do not like, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications. Obviously, I'm incapable of doing any sort of planned stuff. I just come on live whenever. Well, this was planned, but I didn't make any announcements on any of my other profiles. So it seems unplanned. All right. Catherine Oracle Love says, I was thinking about you being on YouTube yesterday, and here you are. Yeah, that's actually, it came up during my session that just ended. It was a private session, and the whole YouTube thing came up, and I was like, yes, that's a sign I should go through with my plan to go live today. Um, So, guys, I do clairvoyant readings. I'm not too big on astrology, but we can try that out. We can try out the whole astro thing. So let's see. Kimberly Yancey would love a message from her higher self. She needs guidance. All right, let me see. Let me tap into your higher self. So I'm getting that you have been getting transmissions. I'm not sure if you're aware these transmissions are coming through. They are not done in dream time. They're done in that space right before you fall asleep, where you start to lose track of your um, conscious mind and your surroundings, and you're about to fall asleep, but you're not asleep yet. So you've been getting a lot of guidance in that space. One of the ways you might be able to retrieve this information is by preoccupying the mind. What you could do, and I've done this with great success, go ahead and run on a treadmill, use stair climber, elliptical, whatever sort of machine you feel most comfortable with. You're going to have to make sure that you hold on to the bars so you don't fall off. So you're going to start running. Okay, just start running, running, running. Put on some earbuds and listen to music fairly loudly and close your eyes as you run. You have to make sure you are coordinated enough to do this, okay? This is just a suggestion. If you fall, you got to make sure you hold on to the bars, okay? Make sure that you don't do anything that causes you to fall. So what I do, I run with music on real loud and my eyes shut, and I go into a trance-like state, and I'm able to tap into a very, very deep connection with my higher self and with divinity, and I'm able to get quite a bit of information that way. So when it's very important questions that I'm needing answers to, I typically do this, and I get exactly what I'm needing in that moment. So you should do that too, Kim. Let's see. Hola, Emmanuel. All right. Nicolina is asking if Rudolph is into her. If so, why is he hiding feelings? I'm getting that he is into you, but not in the way that you're wanting him to be into you. And he's hiding this because it's kind of embarrassing. Um, it's kind of embarrassing for Rudolph. That's what I'm getting. So, is Virgo the best match for Libra? This is what Christina is asking. I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't say anything, but Libra can be matched with anything, is what the feel that I get. Like, Libra wouldn't really mind what it's matched with. As long as it's getting what it wants, it doesn't really mind what it's matched with. But again, I don't really know the signs, so I'm not the best person to ask about that type of thing. I love running too, Walter. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sophia Montoya, what are Nick's feelings for me? What do spirits want me to know right now about anything? I'm not too sure why I'm getting that Nick already told you what he felt and that you just didn't want to listen to it, which is weird because I don't know who Nick is. But that's what I'm being told, that Nick already told you and you just don't want to take it in because it's not what you wanted to hear. 1 second. And it seems like this feeling of there's been a lot of things that have been hidden. Okay. So Walter says, is there anything my higher self has to say to me? Let's see. Interesting. I'm being shown what looks like a hillside. And I see bones like animal bones. They're fairly old animal bones because of the way the bone looks. And it's been used to make some sort of structure. They're large bones, very, very large. Let me see what your higher self is meaning, showing this to me. Oh, Walter, some stuff is about to go down. I think you might even be aware. There's some stuff that's about to happen. Um, it's wanting you to get your spiritual house structured in such a way that it can weather the storm. This makes me a little bit nervous because, God, I hope this doesn't involve me because it feels like some big stuff is about to pop off, Walter. And it's wanting you to be prepared. It wants you to have a very solid foundation, solid structural walls. It's almost like it's wanting you to fortify yourself. So it's making me feel weird. So make sure that you keep yourself cocooned from any of whatever this fuckery is that's about to pop off. I don't know what it is. I don't know who it involves. I just know it's gonna stress you out quite a bit. I'm wondering if you're going to see family for the holidays, if it might be that, or if it might be something on Facebook. I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of wish I knew because I'd like to avoid that. I would absolutely like for you to avoid that. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Kim's niece. um, Paloma Gomez. Gomes or Gomez. I just want to know what's coming for me this month. So, Paloma, I get that this primarily has to do with finances. Um, Careful about overspending. Okay. Be very careful about overspending. It seems as though um, seems as though there's going to be an unforeseen expense, and the feeling that I get is this year for Christmas, you wanted to be a little bit more lavish in your gifting. Don't do it. Don't do it because something is coming up towards the end of the month. I feel like it's slightly after Christmas, not long after Christmas, but it's an unforeseen expense. And if you kind of pinch your pennies right now, you're going to be able to weather that storm perfectly fine. Okay, Paloma? Mondrea, you've been getting a lot of 23s. The 23 is, for me personally, has a lot to do with my soul purpose. Regulus 23, that's what I get right now. I heard Regulus 23. Not Regulus 23, but Regulus. So if you were to Google Regulus 23, you would see that it's the largest star in the Leo constellation. And Regulus is in the center, meaning the lion's heart. That is the star of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the heart of the lion. Take that in, girl. Take that in. And I was born on the 23rd. Know what I'm saying? So I was born on the 23rd. It really, really resonates with me. It feels like this has to do with your soul purpose, that you have something, a purpose that's similar to mine. Mine is very much tied to assisting humanity in raising its dimensional level of consciousness. So tap into that, girl. Definitely tap into that. Make sure that you really connect with your higher self. Okay, I believe you're in my Kokoro 33 classes, right? I believe you are. My memory sucks. I'm so sorry. But if you are, or if you're not, definitely consider joining. Yeah, okay, so yes, you are. Look at the lesson from last week and also the lesson I'm going to be teaching this week. All of that is very much tied to the fluffery going on. There's 23 watchers and 8 likes. This is all of these numbers. Okay, let me just calm myself down. I get all excited over numbers. That's just me. But Mondrea, look into that, okay? I need you to listen to what's said in the silence between the words. Make sure you look into the lessons that were shared last week and what's going to be shared this week. Okay, let's see. Lindsay Yamamoto, she wants to know if her third eye is fully open and is there a blockage. All right, let me look. It looks like the lower left of your third eye has a blockage. Also, the pathway that connects the third eye to the conscious mind, there's a pathway. The structural integrity of that pathway has been compromised. It looked like something tried to crush it. I can't remember if I've worked on this before, but it feels like I have, and that something came and messed up the structural integrity of it again. Just checking your field. There's a few blockages. These look pretty recent. It looks like you've gone through some stress and a few blockages have formed. You can definitely undo the blockages again. Okay, you can undo it. You can dissolve it. Just focus a lot of your intention on seeing it dissolve. Kind of like how compare it to like cotton candy being sprayed with water. So it starts to dissolve very easily. Okay. Let me see. There was a question that I had seen. Walter is asking, is there a particular family member my higher self possibly wants me to avoid? It feels like a male family member. It feels like alcohol is involved, and a lot of that suppressed opinion about you is going to rise to the surface and be expressed in a hurtful way. They're not necessarily intending to hurt you, but they're not okay with themselves is what it is. They have a lot of unresolved issues within themselves, and seeing what's going on, they have their opinions. Everyone has an opinion, and opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got an asshole. And this person is going to be very assholish in the way they express themselves. And it's the issue is not you. You already know that. The issue is not you. The issue is them having an issue. That's the issue. So it feels like a male, okay? It definitely feels like a male. Hi, Alex. Let's see. Rebecca Johnson, you had a lot of changes this and last week, wondering if higher self has anything to say. All right, let's see. So Rebecca Johnson. It looks like you made a pretty significant attempt to unplug a cord. When I say unplug, it looks like you grabbed that mofo and yanked. You got real upset and you yanked. And instead of unplugging, it actually caused more internal damage. There's a lot more hurt going around, and it didn't really solve anything. Now you're going to have to go ahead and repair. You're going to have to put a lot of focus on repairing. Okay, I hope it's not. I hope it's not the person that I think it is. This, if it is, it set back their progress quite a bit. Okay, they're going to do a lot of backpedaling and reverting to some not so good behaviors. Okay, but you know, you kind of got pushed to the edge. So don't be too hard on yourself. You reacted instead of responding, and you know, it can be corrected, and it will be. It definitely will be corrected. It'll be addressed by you, and just take some time, okay? You don't have to do that right now. You will eventually, but not right now. Okay? You have to take some time for yourself. Okay, let me see. Yeah, okay, so Walter says, interesting, thank you. Sounds about right. Not the person I expected, but I can definitely see that. Yeah, it's going to be kind of unexpected. It's almost like blindsiding you, but at the same time, you kind of knew. You know what I mean? You kind of felt like they've already been thinking and feeling these things. They just haven't been vocal about it. And they'll give you that confirmation too. Let me see. Okay, Deb Lashbrook, do I have any energy pulling anywhere like chest area? Let me check. You do. It's in front of your lower left area of your left breast. But this doesn't look like bad energy. It looks like you just had an accretion happen and there's a lot of energy there. So that can definitely be what you're feeling. Make sure you drain that pooling energy. Allow it to go down at your feet, the soles of your feet, deep down into Gaia so that it can help her with her own healing process. Okay? Let's see. Rebecca Johnson says, been told I was manipulative twice, so pushed him away. It's because he didn't understand what's going on. I don't feel like you were being manipulative. I feel like they didn't understand what was going on, what your behavior was about, and so they lashed out, said something hurtful, and so you punched back. It can be corrected. It can definitely be fixed. Okay. Um, Happy Monday, Dale Lawrence. Hi, Christopher Hoffman. Let me just scroll up higher. There was something that I saw. I'm just trying to find the comment. Ray Hayden says, will the Pisces I'm dealing with come back, and does he has feelings for me? Pisces males are fucking crazy. And I know this because I'm a Pisces female. Okay. Pisces male are so all up in their feelings. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The only other sign that I know that is more ridiculous with the whole feelings thing would probably be Scorpio. I would be curious if he has Scorpio in his chart because he reads like one. Hella sensitive, ridiculously sensitive. Any little infraction is like a dagger to his heart. But then at the same time, he kind of acts heartless. Like, get out of here, mofo. We can't dagger your heart if you act like you don't have a heart. So, I don't know if he'll come back, but I do know he's going to keep obsessing about you. I can actually feel like you constantly pop up in his mind, and it drives him nuts that he keeps thinking about you. And then he tries to justify his like insane feelings as like, well, no, she's fucked up. She did me dirty. She fucked up. And tries to convince it. He really likes you. But he's so absorbed in his own like storyline that he started in his head that I don't know if he's going to get past it. It's going to take him a while. It's really going to take him a long time to get over himself. Yeah, I don't know if he'll come back though. He might come back in a few weeks just to like try and like put it in your face that, you know, all of this is happening because of you. It's your fault. But he really just wants to kind of open the door for you to like, please come back. I miss you. Don't do it, girl. Don't play those games. That's the Capricorn in me. Like, no, fool, you walked out, close the door on your way out. So yeah, girl, he has a lot of games that he wants to play. Let him play by himself. You tell him if he does come back, be like, Emmy is a Pisces. She knows what the fuck you're doing, okay? She told me. You play those damn games by yourself. I'm going to call her right now. I'm going to tell her she was right. You do that, okay? When he comes back, tell him that exact line. In fact, watch this live again. When I finish, write that down, have it by the phone, and be like, hold on. Emmy told me exactly what to say to you. And then he's going to contact me and be like, oh, but I'm a Pisces too. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. And nobody trying to wrong you. You wronging yourself. You are wronging yourself. So that's all you got to say to him. Say that to him. And then he'll be like, damn, who's she been talking to? All right, let's see. Ooh. Red Moon says, how does Capricorn feel towards me? Will he react in a positive way to the text I sent confessing my love? I'm a Virgo and a girl. Okay. It depends what else is in his chart, but I'm feeling like he's definitely going to be jumping on that. But how does he feel? I don't think he even knows. To be honest, I don't think he knows. I think he's been so focused on I think he's been so focused on work that, he hasn't been thinking about life. He hasn't been actually living. He's just been grinding and grinding and grinding. And this is going to get him to snap out of it. That text you sent gets him to snap out of it, and he's going to recognize he's a little bit lonely. He's actually pretty lonely. But again, how does he feel about you? I don't think he's really taken the time to entertain feelings. He's very about the business, very true to the Capricorn. Excuse me. So let's see. Right, Christopher Hoffman, you doing yourself dirty. You wronging yourself. Let's see. Oh, so he did have some problems and now he's working. He's just really, really focused. It's not that he's heartless. It's that he's really, really focused on securing everything for, survival. It's very Capricornish. Okay, Lisa Love says, feeling so disconnected lately. Can you confirm that my third eye and crown chakra is blocked? Let me see what's going on. This is for Lisa Love. It seems like there is a parasitic circumstance that is affecting your ability to tap into your abilities. It is putting like a thick fog around you, creating a lot of confusion. It's been whispering in your ear using the sound of your voice, so you think these are your thoughts. Very common behavior. And in those whispered thoughts, it's in those whispered things, it's incepting thoughts that's causing you to self-isolate. You're isolating yourself from the very people who would recognize that there is a circumstance that needs to be addressed. You got to stop doing that. You can't let it get its way. I would suggest you have a parasitic extraction with me, and you can do that. You can book it through my website, meevolving.com. It's a pretty significant latching because I see it all along the right side behind the ear, right side of the neck, right shoulder, top left shoulder blade, in between the shoulder blades, along the spine, a lot of latchings all around the sacrum. That's where the Kundalini is housed. Left hip. It might even be a good idea for you to consider having the J seal removal. You're very sensitive to the energies. And I was talking about this before where typically the J seals, the Jehovian seals that are unnatural seals in the body, they're only active during a Stargate cycle. That's when the energies come in and then the stargates here on Earth begin to open and it allows for certain ascension processes to occur. That should have ended in 2017. That Stargate, that cycle was from 2012 to 2017. Now, because of the white and dark matter that's headed towards us, it's doing some crazy shit with the Stargates. And because of that activation sequence that's occurring again with the Stargates, and this is not something that's supposed to happen, but because it's happening again, people who still have their J seals in place are feeling the activation of the J seals, and it absolutely blocks your ability to tap into your powers, your gifts, whatever you want to call it, and to connect with your higher self. It interferes with that. I would recommend a J seal removal. And then you also do have the parasitic latchings. Do you do energetic work on people? It seems like you do put yourself out there energetically, not necessarily a bad thing, but you do put yourself out there energetically. And what ends up happening, because you're such a sensitive empath, you pull in other people's circumstance and it helps them, but then you're stuck with it. You haven't figured out how to purge it, get it out of your system, because it doesn't belong to you, girl. That all of that stuff you're carrying on you, it doesn't belong to you. Oh, so you do? Yeah, definitely. You know what? So let me write it. Velvet frog. So I just wrote this. Lisa Love, I would recommend that you join my Kokoro 33 classes. This is where I teach the energetic system that I created myself. I wasn't taught this. This is something that I was born knowing how to do, and I've spent the rest of my entire life basically cultivating it. And so join the Kokoro 33 program. When you join that program, you automatically, as a member, you get discounts to all my services. So I wouldn't want you paying full price for everything. You need to learn how to harness energy the way I do. You have the ability to do so. And right now you've kind of left yourself open to taking in other people's hurts and things like that. And you shouldn't do that. Okay. You have a lot of energy. You can tap into a large pool of energy, and that makes you very irresistible to parasitic things. They see the light within you and they're drawn to it like moths to a flame. So at the very least, you definitely should consider a parasitic extraction. And also you should consider joining the Kokoro 33 class that I teach, okay? So you can see all of this stuff on my website, emmyevolving.com. Terry L., I'm not doing expedites today. I was just going to stay on for a little bit, do some free readings, and then I got to go do more sessions. I'm like beyond booked up. So maybe expedite sometime this week, maybe tomorrow or something, okay? Angel Moon, how does my ex Pisces feel about me romantically? I'm Leo. Will there be reconciliation? Okay, Angel Moon, Pisces. Pisces are very, very sensitive, very, very sensitive. And Leos have a tendency to be more out there. And then if that happens and the Pisces gets hurt, they'll retreat. They'll very much retreat. Since Pisces is the last zodiac in the chart, we embody aspects from all the other signs. And so when we get hurt, depending on how badly we're hurt, we then take on the crab and we go into our shell. Okay, we got a little pinchers, we're ready to pinch, and we just retreat into our shell. So will there be a reconciliation? They feel very wronged by you. Whether you actually did wrong to them or not, they feel very wronged by you. And I'm recognizing this as a Pisces myself. If I'm wronged, then it takes me a very, very long time to get over the fact that I don't need to blame anyone. Like, things happen and they happen, and I'm going to grow from it. I'm going to learn from it, and I don't need to be angry at anyone. And so it's going to take a while. Okay. It's going to take a good while. So let's see. Yeah, this will be posted, Lisa Love. Let's see. So Terry L says, is the danger around me real, and should I be concerned? Let me see what's going on. Does this have to do with a male? Terry L, does this have to do with a male? So I'm just waiting for, okay, it's a real threat. Real threat. You need to take real action because that is a real legitimate threat. Physical threat. It is a legitimate, viable threat. Physical. I see a lot of things that can be avoided. It's a hybrid. It feels like this this male, more than just a hybrid, this male has been compromised. They have the influence of something very, very, very bad. You've been poisoned. You need to go to a hospital if you've been poisoned. You should definitely go to a hospital. You should seek medical care, and you should also seek um, legal action. Okay, I'm not talking about suing. I'm talking about going and filing a police report. If this person is able to access you in real life, then you need to go file a police report because I see physical violence in the horizon. I definitely see a potential. It's not guaranteed. Okay, I don't want to scare you. It's not guaranteed. Anything that I see is nothing more than a potentiality, one of many, many, many potentialities from one single event. Okay, so there is a high likelihood of one of the potentialities involving physical violence, real life physical violence. So you need to make sure. You need to make sure. Okay, police report and whatever else you need to do. It feels like a viable, legitimate threat to your safety, physical, in real life safety. I'm not just talking about online. Okay. Oh, he is a shifter. No bueno. No bueno. Not all shapeshifters are bad, but that would explain the things that I'm seeing. Hmm. Not only can he shift, if I'm seeing this accurately, he also, and it's not even him, it's what's occupying the vessel. It's a jumper. It can jump vessels. So, got to do what you need to do to stay safe. Okay, Terry? Let's see. Hi, Mikey. Kathy Forster, can you please tell me what my higher self would like me to know? All right. Hi, Kathy. Let's see. Huh. Um, you had a break-in your car recently, right? It seems as though that might be taken to a higher level. Did you find out who it is? And I'm hoping there's nothing on the phone that would give them your private address. Because now I kind of feel as though there was information on the phone that they were able to retrieve that gives them access to your physical location. And that's something you need to, you only have pics. In those pictures, oh shit, there's pictures of you. Are there pictures of your home? Were you near home? It seems like they're able to discern which property is yours. So hold on. And I have no doubt if they were to show up on your property, you'd kick their ass. I have no doubt about that. But I'm getting very strongly that they're able to determine where you live. Is that something that you're just afraid of? There may be the possibility that was a thought that crossed your mind, and that's what I'm picking up on. It may be that. I keep getting the same thing. The possibility of, but typically when people steal something from a car, it's like they're not confrontational. They are not confrontational. They're not going to look for you later on and come to your home and things like that. It seems like there's a possibility the person who took this from your car might even know who you are. I just keep being shown. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait. Hold on. I'm going to ask yourself for better clarity. Because I keep being shown someone arrives at your home and it's not good. Okay, see, the people that I see are not 16 and 17. They're grown. Kathy, I think the people I'm seeing has to do with daughter-in-law. Okay. It might not be connected to your phone. It might be that I have never seen a picture of the daughter-in-law, unless I have. I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. And it seems as though you know them, but you don't know them. So it might be the daughter-in-law. Okay. She might come. It might not have anything to do with your phone going missing or the car situation, but someone shows up at your home. Yeah. It might be the daughter-in-law because the energy is just oh, that's so messed up. I don't want to say that. The energy is ugly. It's very, very ugly. It's a masculine dominating type of energy. Okay. As long as you're prepared, I don't think you're going to be harmed in any way. I think you're going to kick ass is what's going to happen. If it's the daughter-in-law, I am pretty sure you're going to not have any of that bullshit. I'm pretty sure of it. I don't feel afraid for your safety in any way. But the higher self, yeah, I do know. I feel afraid for her safety, to be honest. But someone shows up at your home. That's what the higher self is. Keeps reiterating. Shows up at the home, and it had this feel of like stranger, but not. That's why I was like, did they get information from your phone? I think it's a daughter-in-law. I think because she can't trigger you, she's gonna go for the big play of doing it in person. She ain't gonna get away with it. She definitely is not. Let's see. Oh, guys, I can take maybe one or two more people, but I have to get going. I have another session coming up. So let's see. Okay. And Alex Humphreys, you've been having pain in the torso area, and you're wondering if you're not clearing well enough or if something else is going on. Okay, let me go ahead and scan that for you. Alex, is it also affecting your belly? You're welcome, Kathy. You have 2M again. You have the 2M strain. How long has this been going on? Like close to 2 weeks? So, okay, yeah, about 2 weeks. Do you mind if I clear you? Is it okay with you if I clear it? Okay, you're welcome. Let me just find a song. Breathe very deep and very slow. You might feel the presence of a large male behind you, inserting a hot blade at the base of your spine. Ice cold blade through your lower belly. You might feel like you're on fire, okay? How do you feel? Let me turn off the music because it's just a little too much for me. So we're just going to let Alex finish her experience. While you're finishing your experience, you did get breached by 2M again. Your eyes started twitching when I started. You don't feel any more of the pain or anything like that, right? So you're welcome. What I'm going to do at some point this week, I'll go ahead and offer again for Expedite that immunity coding. It doesn't block it from entering your space. This is not full immunity. This is a fragment of my personal code that prevents the 2M strain from being able to merge with my code, with my template, with my core. So this comes directly from me. It's usually at night when you feel it. Message me tonight and let me know how tonight goes. Let me just scan something. So I'm seeing the entry point as below the sacrum, like right near the top of your tailbone. So do you get sensations there? Kim Martins, I I don't think you did. I think you weren't on the live when I did it. It was just the other day, and I wasn't live for too long. I haven't been live for too long past few days because my little ones have gotten the sniffles. Okay, you don't really feel anything there. Okay. So with the 2M strain, it has a tendency to be a very, very low key type of entry. It's not going to be a brute force entry where it's like obvious something's happened. What it likes to do, it'll find and exploit any like cracks in your shielding, and then it will try and enter your core through there, lay dormant for about a week, and then when it's sure that you're not going to be searching for anything within your field. And this is to avoid detection, which most people can't detect it anyways. But this is how careful and sentient, intelligent this strain is. It waits about a week, and then it will begin the merging process. Okay. Mira, I did not see your question. So thank you, Kim. I'm going to be getting going. I have to get to a session. I'll come live here again very, very soon. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and hit the notification button. I go live here just randomly. So it's best if you get notified when I'm live, so that way you can be a part of the fun stuff. So love you guys. Thank you for joining me. And I hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful week. If you'd like to learn how to do the energetic system that I utilize, please visit my website, meevolving.com. Posting it again in the comments. You can book private sessions through that site. You can also go to that site to become a member of my learning pod, Kokoro 33. And that's the name of my system that I've created. So love you guys. Bye, everyone.